I'm going to the States next April.
Yippee!
Really looking forward. I'm going to LA.
Sounds
I'm so looking forward to it.
I'm so happy.
But you know, to be honest, after our small culture introduction to the South,
you weren't prepared at all.
I wasn't. But I would love to go into like the heart of America. You know, because LA's going to be. I think LA's going to be really mixed. You know, there's going to be a lot of tourists. There's still going to be a lot of culture, but I think most of the culture will be in places like Tennessee, and maybe some of the northern states as well. But that's what Hamish and Angie did. They did the Deep South. In their Caravan of Courage.
Yes, they did too.
Did you ever watch that?
I didn't.
It was hilarious. So funny.
I've watched parts and segments that they show on TV every now and then.
Yeah.
And it looks really good.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to sponsor us to travel America,
go for it.
I'd love to hear from you.
Anyone.
NAB.
I don't know why I did a random
NAB.
They were the first person that I thought of.
NAB, NAB, Banking Australia, the best bank I hear, anyway.
Before we did our interview, my sister Catherine, who was a bit dim, she did have a blonde moment. Ryan, go for it.
What was the blonde moment?
It was the Big Apple.
Oh yeah, why do they call New York the
My
Big
sister
Apple?
wanted to know why they called it the Big Apple, and Ryan said,
I responded with, because if you look at New York City from a bird's eye angle, it looks like an apple. And she's like, oh, really? And that was the downfall of your sister.
Yeah. Oh, it's not the downfall.
It's just the beginning.
It's like the kicking when she's down. She's already down there. Speaking of gullibleness, I've got a gem for you. I don't think I've told you this story.
I like gems.
Alright. I have a stepsister who, if you're listening, Sarah, no offense, she is quite innocent. She,
I've met her.
Yeah, she is quite innocent. Lovely girl, but very, very innocent. Right?
Morally right.
Morally right, that's more like it, yeah. And she wanted to... I downloaded a movie off the internet, like off a torrent. Please.
We don't do that, that's illegal.
I paid for it. And she wanted to know how I did it.
Wow.
Had a bit of a cough. How I did it, right? It was too good an opportunity to pass up. Oh, no. So I said to her, alright, what you're going to do is go to RedTube.com.
Oh my god.
I'm fairly sure that all you listeners know what RedTube is. If not, it is a free porn site.
Why?
My brother was also in the room. He didn't know what RedTube was either. So, and he's really into movies. So he was...
How old is these two?
Sarah, my sister, is 17, 16, 17.
16,
around there.
Right.
My brother is 14, right? And my brother, if anyone knows him, Philip, he's a movie maniac. Anyway, it was too good to pass up. I would have regretted it for the rest of my life. So I said, alright, you got to go to RedTube.com. So she fires up her laptop. Right? She fires up the laptop. And there's Philip, looking over her shoulder. No. And they're both really excited about it. I'm in the kitchen, literally with my fist in my mouth, trying to stop myself from laughing. I'm standing there, I'm like...
Oh my god, John.
Alright, what happens when you open RedTube is... there's a message. Sarah read this message out saying, this site contains sexually explicit content. I thought that was my undoing. I thought, okay, she's going to know it's a porn site. Nah. I said to her, and I thought this wasn't going to work, I said to her, oh yeah, that's just because the site isn't very well moderated, and sometimes people can upload some dirty videos,
smooth.
right? So she said, okay.
Oh,
I can't see the screen. So she goes into it, and it takes a while to load. And I'm still in the kitchen, and I'm like, my hands are buried, my face is buried in my hands.
Face is red eyes.
All I hear, first of all, is Philip. He goes, oh god. And then Sarah goes, that's disgusting. At this point, I was on the floor, laughing.
Oh my god.
It was just... I look at it as education.
Education?
Anyone tries to pull that trick on her again, she'll know what's going on.
I guess, but that's not the way to teach her.
Oh, come on.
It's like rough love right there. It's just like, nah, she'll be right.
Don't talk about rough love if we're talking about YouTube. If we're talking about RedTube, that's not appropriate.
Oh, Johnny!
Yeah,
made it inappropriate.
It was hilarious. It was so. It made my night because just like innocent people, or well-moral people, I love you because
you have no idea.
So easy to wind up. It's brilliant. So yeah, I took the one step closer to completely tainting my stepsister.
That's amazing.
Knowing my brother, he's probably got that implanted in his head.
Memorized.
Yeah.
Memorized.
RedTube. Yeah.
Teachers keep checking.
Oh well.
Miss Uteda, hello again. She loves it.
Shout out to UTs, Jules. Shaz.
Shaz?
Yeah. Shaz.
Oh, congratulations, Miss Uteda, as well as your ping pong team made and won finals, I believe, of GIS.
Oh, raise the roof.
Harry, Liam, and Cooper. Well done. That's an incredible thing. I don't think we've ever won it.
That is an achievement.
And it's your team, Miss Uteda, and I'm so very proud for you.
Shout out. I wish you could get like a audience clapping sound effect, but no.
I tried.
But you know, we're not that high tech just yet.
Probably won't be.
No. We don't shout out to random people, by the way.
We don't. If you do something for us that is actually helpful,
we will give you a shout out.
We will give you a shout out.
So Dylan Fitzgerald, thanks for lending the mic. Anna, thanks for
the interview.
Miss Uteda, you're a teacher. It's all good. You're a special listener. VIP. I would like to actually do a small thing. We don't want this to look like it's salt in the wound or anything, guys. But Ben Schlaer, who was an avid follower of the Ryan and Johnny podcast show, did pass away on the holidays.
Yep.
Massive shock to us all Beacon Hillians and U12s, and all who knew him. So purely, we just want to make it short and sweet. We on the show would like to extend our condolences and sympathies to the family and everyone who knew him.
We'd like to dedicate this show in memorial.
We'd like to dedicate this episode to Ben. You know, because he was just a really good guy, and we all miss him dearly. So rest in peace, Benny boy. That's about it.
Yeah,
that's about it. Just short and sweet.
Yep.